Hey, beautiful soul. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Astara, and I'm an angelic communicator and clairvoyant. And it's a lovely Sunday here in the UK. It's pretty chilly, I have to say. And it's not that I want to come on and talk about the weather, but we have been going through a lot. We're still in October here, and there's been a huge amount of pulling on our energies from our matrix twins, and we're also integrating a lot here. I want to talk to the awakened twin. If you're the divine feminine or the awakened twin, and I know some of you are in masculine bodies, so just see how this resonates and fits with you. If you're listening to this, I want us to talk about how on this journey you are consciously walking between worlds. And this is going to sound a little bit out there, but I think you'll know exactly what I mean. You have firstly met your twin flame, which in itself is an incredible feat of mastery to meet and survive that process. Maybe you don't feel like you're surviving it, but you are. By listening to this video, you're on this journey. You know what I mean. You are aware of the bond. You're aware of the energy. You're sensitive to it. You're empathic to it. You know the mental processes and the physical processes and the heart processes that are going on. You're aware of the activation, and you're also aware of a higher purpose behind it all. And I think if you weren't aware, you would have just put it on the shelf as something weird and maybe just walked away, or if you could walk away. So even if this feels heavy or confusing, then know that you are doing a very sacred process here. You're doing very sacred work. As the awakened twin, you're doing a few things, and this is what I want to talk about here because I want to validate your experience, but also give you a little bit of insight into how the Angelic Council of Light have shown me that the awakened twins are working and holding polarities on this journey. Firstly, you will be holding an extraordinary frequency, and that is the frequency of your soul energy in your personal body. All your energy bodies, you'll be coming online, you'll be coming through activations linked to meeting your twin, and they will be doing the same. But the difference is, as the awakened twin, you're holding space. You're holding space, a space of transformation. Two beings from the same soul, you and your twin, meet in this conscious reality. There will be this activation point. The twin in the matrix will be quite confused. They won't really know what's going on, but the awakened twin will really know what's going on, be consciously aware of everything. And this is one of the trickinesses of being the awakened twin, is because you are aware of everything, but you may not be able to make sense of it yet. And so it will take time to integrate that and make sense. But you are holding space. So in this alignment, when you come together, you will be activated. Your matrix twin might be clueless for a little bit, and you'll be holding space. And what you're actually doing there is you're holding space for your own healing, as you know, your own integration based on your activation you just had. You'll be holding space for your twins' awakening process, which they may not have gone through yet, but they will go through at some point. And you'll also be holding space for the expansion that's going to happen between you. So that's a lot of holding space. There's a lot of holding capacities going on. And you'll probably be trying to just live your own life, mind your own business, and work out what is this going on here? Like, is this romantic? Is this not romantic? What is happening? So this is all very normal. Lots of people going through this journey, trying to make sense of it. And if you found this video, just know that there's something in it for you to understand as well. So when you're healing your own part of this process, you're often going through, as you know, integrations where you're healing your own emotional layers. You're allowing yourself to go deeper into your template and to push out wounding, push out what no longer resonates with you, what is not divine light, what has not served you in this life. You're pushing it out, pushing it out. And you're also transmitting a very important light frequency by doing that. Every time you push out a wound, you're activating a higher vibration of light within your field. And this helps your twin to begin to navigate his way out of the matrix and the paths of illusion that he's been lost in. So you're acting a bit like a lighthouse. By every time you release these disturbances in your energy field and your light gets brighter, you become a beacon of remembering for your twin to find you. And this doesn't mean that you have to carry your twin's pain. In fact, I think actually a lot of this separation phase is because the twin does not want you to carry their pain in the same way that you would not want them to carry your pain. And you have enough shared pain, you're dissolving a bigger polarity between you at a soul level frequency. Often soul scars are being released and dissolved, that you don't actually need to carry each other's pain. It means that your frequency, your heart, your consciousness is acting like a bridge or a beacon, which is helping you both move forward. You're doing that for your twin. That's an amazing thing. You're doing it for yourself and you're doing it for your twin. And I have to say here, you're part of a collective, so we're doing it for each other as well. When one awakens, then it helps us all to awaken more quickly. Your higher self is actually working a lot through you at this time. It's helping you to heal, and it's also downloading higher information. Your awareness, as you release wounds, as you have more light in your energy field, you're actually downloading more light into your energy field as well. And that is carrying all that information of your higher self and is activating your template for your soul purpose to unravel, to unfold, to grow on this earth. You may already have an idea what your soul purpose is, but it will start to really build up momentum as you go through this journey. You're also anchoring in a divine blueprint for union with your twin in this physical realm. There will be a soul purpose for both of you. This is a lot of activation. This is a lot of holding space and a lot of information. Even one of the things that I've just mentioned in this video would be enough for like a lifetime for someone to deal with. The level of mastery which is coming in this process is meant to stretch us. It's meant to stretch us, but you're also up for it. Otherwise, you wouldn't have come and began to do this in this lifetime. My kettle is boiling, so I'm just going to go get my tea. A little sacred geometry tea bake here. Your higher self is really working through you, and this is allowing you to heal because you're bringing in much higher codes of activation. That's probably why you feel quite tired a lot of the time. And you're also activating your soul purpose. So that has to come through you in ways where you're often feeling surges of inspiration, but then when you try and act them out or bring them into the physical world, you're met with obstacles like your emotions, your beliefs, your thoughts, maybe even people, maybe even spell work against you. There is a continual movement forward, although sometimes it feels like you're being held back. Just don't underestimate what kind of mastery you're working with here, because it's a very high level mastery to be able to hold space in this overwhelming time that we're on Earth in as well. Like this very dark, dense vibrations that we're working with. There's a huge amount of polarity on the Earth at the moment. We can see that. And I did a video on the frequency war for Mother Earth. So if you're interested in that, you can go and listen to that one. It's a time where we're really having to anchor who we are very fully through our whole physical, emotional, mental, energy body system into the earth, activate our divine template, activate our earth star chakra, and begin to resonate. Every time you're going through this, I'm just trying to show you how big this is. Maybe forgive yourself if you feel like you're going a bit slow. You're opening a corridor of light here, which is allowing yourself to move through it, but also allowing your twin to move through it, and also a collective energy, the twin flame collective, and also the wider collective to move through it. Often we're also working in soul family collectives as well, trying to move through and dissolve this matrix and bring in higher vibrations and energies to begin the new earth here. So every time you're having a day where you feel like, my goodness, this is too much, I cannot cope, just know that you are anchoring in a timeline of peace. You're also weaving it into the future, and you're also letting your twin know that the way is safe, that safety is here. You're allowing safety to come through you, and also for your twin to know that it's safe just to be exactly, authentically who you are in this lifetime. So there will be days when you feel like there is struggle, and that can be within your own body. It can be waves of sadness, of confusion, anger, fatigue that are not entirely yours, because you'll be feeling often your own, but also the collective, and also your own twin trying to work his way through. You might sense the resistance from your matrix twin as you're trying to expand, and they may also feel a lot of fear. And it might be the fear about their own expansion, but also the fear of you expanding and stepping into your light, because it then requires them to expand as well. Even though at a higher level, your higher soul will want this. That's why you've chosen to do it in this lifetime. But that doesn't make it any easier when you're actually doing it. Imagine that you want to go on a roller coaster because you think it'll be fun, and then when you get there and you're on it, sometimes you want to get off, yeah? That's what we're doing. In fact, today is Sunday. It's getting quite stormy outside, but I'm having a really snuggly day in. In fact, I just did a hot water bottle just to give me some comfort, because sometimes this stuff can be quite full on and we just need some snuggly time. We just need some comfort from all of everything that's going on, and just do some self-care. So if you're hearing this from me, maybe some self-care is needed. Be kind to yourself. Have compassion for these processes, because they are big processes. If you're going through this huge transition stage that we all seem to be going through, you're not alone. Breathe into your heart. You're not meant to drown in this energy. You're meant to just hold the love as you're going through this. And then if you're having anything that's painful, just release it out of your system, transform it out of your system, release it back to source, and know that it will just be transformed. It will be transmuted with love. I've done a violet flame meditation, and you can have a look at them. They're on my website. I've also done a video on it, so you can see how to use the violet flame to transform your energy. And I am just about to run a 5-week course at the end of November that's looking at all different ways to protect your energy field as a spiritual empath. So if you are interested in that, let me know, or you can book it, go through my link tree and book that. But I just want to say that you are never asked to carry too much. And if you can hold yourselves in presence and compassion, then divine alchemy can take place. So just allow it to evolve and move through you. Even though we're doing a lot of mastery work, part of that mastery is learning we don't have to carry it all. That the divine, our spiritual guides and helpers, of which we all have many, are helping us in this process. So when it feels like it's too much, when the connection between you and your twin can feel really heavy or unclear, then I also think it's a time to call in your star frequency. And this is like your soul's highest vibration. It's your shared frequency, the light of your cosmic origin. So close your eyes if this is going to mean something to you, and just feel into your star frequency. Just feel it. It's somewhere there in your heart. Some people have it more in their head, actually, in their third eye, but a lot of us carry it in our hearts. And know that that's your soul frequency is trying to help you through this process. The more you can align to it, the easier this will become, because that light is who you truly are. It really helps to restore balance. It cleanses your energy and reconnects you to your higher mission. It also really helps your twin transform, so that they can feel that life's no longer a burden, and they too can be a sacred channel for their own light. And this is partly how you're helping them to remember who they are. With the star frequency, I have actually done a tutorial video. I had trouble loading it up onto anything, so it's on my website, but I maybe need to load it on something else so that you can purchase it. But it's a really nice tutorial about how to connect with your star frequency. I've been doing this for decades now, and it's really helped me. So I just, anyone that can be helped with that is a really good idea to do it. As the awakened twin, yes, you are carrying a lot. You are holding a lot, and you are doing more than you actually know that you're doing. Every breath you're taking is an act of grace, I think, and it's also helping you to heal yourself, but also heal these timelines for your own union of self and your own union with your twin. You are holding space for two beings on this process, even though that you're the same soul, and you're anchoring in a vibration for the collective as a whole. We are also trying to help humanity move towards love and beyond illusion. What you're doing is massive. You do have the strength to actually do this, but you do need to self-care as you go along, and your heart will carry you through. The more you can tune into your heart frequency and return to your star frequency, return to that feeling of love, raise your vibration, step back into gratitude, loving kindness towards yourself, then you'll find this will be easier. And this will be actually easier for your twin as well, because every time you're showing them how to do it, every time you reconnect it in your field, it's like they, through resonance, will know how to do it too. So every time you're doing this process, for yourself, every wave of energy you are holding the light in your body for, is actually leading both you and your twin back into divine remembrance. So thank you for joining me today. If you need anything from me, I'm doing a sacred masculine workshop this week. I'm doing one-to-one soul sessions and Akashic record sessions. Go to my link tree on my Instagram or my website and book. And I'd love to meet you on a soul session, understand where you're at, and maybe even help you connect with your star family if that's what you need. And lots of love and light and blessings on your journey.